Up next, the Jazz taking on the Pelicans. For the Jazz, hard work paying off with the best record in the NBA. And they're determined to hold that top spot. Pelicans, Jazz. We'll be right back for the tip-off. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Cade Cunningham.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline. Hasn't been the best. They'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Jaden McDaniels, Chet Holmgren out there with Edey. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. And for the Pelicans, Whitmore is out there with Filipowski. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Peyton Watson, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
4 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Cans it from downtown.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And that's the physicality they're looking for out of Chet Holmgren. He's got to be the aggressor at times.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And so Young nails them both. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Now, here is Young, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Cunningham kicks to Holmgren. Back to Cunningham. Holmgren with a screen on Young. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Filipowski grabs the board.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Edey. Now Cunningham, defended by Young from the baseline. Another miss by Utah. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. Reeves outside. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Young against Cunningham. Holmgren with a screen on Young. Cunningham for 3. And again, Cunningham missing. Pelicans leading by 4. Pass to Whitmore. They push it up 4 on 3. Looking to end the run. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Cade Cunningham. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 22 points per, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Reeves finds Whitmore. Reeves with the screen for Whitmore. Sinks the three-pointer. Whitmore's got 6 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they've put up this month. The Jazz second.
Well, over the last month, they've started to hit a high percentage of shots, and I think it's due primarily to great shot selection.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Edey. McDaniels with the ball. He's covered by Watson. To the paint, trying to get something going. Clock at 6. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Cunningham's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Jazz. Young against Cunningham for 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Jazz trail by 4. Cunningham outside. To the inside. Stolen away. Pass break. Here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
And Reeves drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Cunningham. And the loss to the Pistons the other night definitely was not himself.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Whitmore. 6-point lead. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Two points. That one goes. Whitmore's got his third basket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Cunningham. And it's denied. Here's Filipowski. 11 points last game. Here's Whitmore. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second.
Man, they are just living at the line.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 9 points, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Now, here's Holmgren. 25 points last game. He on the clock. Lets the three fly. Pelicans pull it in. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, their defense wasn't exactly solid in that game. So if they could make up for mistakes by causing some turnovers, it might have helped. They didn't even get those.
Here is Daniels following the basket by Trae Young. McDaniels passes to Daniels. Shot to stop the run. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And this shows you the problems that Chet, with that length and size, can cause the defense.
Utah shooting their first free throw tonight. So for the Pelicans, running, he's checked in for Peyton Watson. And Christian Brown subbed in for Austin Reeves. Utah also making some changes. Zion Williamson's checked in for Edey. Grady Dick comes in for McDaniels. And Shepard subbed in for Cunningham. Free throw drops for Holmgren.
Well, the all-around game of Chet Holmgren is very, very impressive. The scary part is he's going to get better.
Here's Whitmore. Dick defending. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
You like to see a show of strength from Holmgren, scoring through the contact.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Pelicans making a change here. And so it's New Orleans with it. They're leading by 8. Pass to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the wing. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. When Zion came into the NBA, Brent, he was seen as a defensive liability. But, boy, has he made strides on that end of the floor.
Well, Kevin, consistency of being on the floor can help you with your offense, but we don't often talk about the learnings that come with being on the floor often defensively. Making reads, understanding your opponents better. And I think Zion has suffered from those injuries, taking away his opportunities to become a better defender. We're seeing that improvement now.
Down low. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Beyond the arc. Dick can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Fleming the pass to Young. Here Here's Brown. He's covered by Daniels. Sabonis gets the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Williamson. 17 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit. Pass to Walsh. Here's Fleming. Covered by Williamson. Holmgren the pass to Shepard. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Young. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously put on a passing clinic.
That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Shepard the pass to Williamson, and there's the drive. And there it is for him.
Yeah, Williamson, such a menace inside. It just doesn't matter what the defense is going to do there.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
With the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Daniels. He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down. Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Williamson against Sabonis. Pass to Young. Fires the 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
While we're on a short break, we've got some time to break down the steal leaders at the shooting guard position over the last month. Fifth pass, Reed Shepard.
And both the hand speed and general quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. Those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
Well, if he was a light switch, he'd always be on. Defensively, they treat each possession like the game depends on it. They're looking to cause a little bit of chaos in any way that they can.
So he gets them both. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. Young outside. Puts up a deep 3. That shot misses.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Shepard, defended by Young. There's Williamson with the 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. And 1:01 left here in the first quarter. Here's Brown. He's covered by Daniels. A nice shot by Brown. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Shepard. He's coming off a 19-point game against Detroit.
It felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively. Finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat, and you can tell takes pride in that part of the game.
Bounce pass, Young.
And Sabonis such a key to this team and what they do on the inside. A big man that does a little bit of everything.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Shepard with the ball. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis grabs the board. Fires away from outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pelicans lead by 8. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
They've got Cam Whitmore. He's out there with Thompson. Austin Reeves out there with Filipowski. And it's Brown in at the 2 guard. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Williamson. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Pass to Whitmore. Back to Thompson. Here's Reeves. Now Whitmore. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Now here's Williamson. It's Dick on the wing. Back to McDaniel. Pass to Williamson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
And he knocks down the first one. And, Bray, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on. They're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
The Pelicans making a switch here. Watson's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
When you look around the league, how many guys would love to have half of Zion's talent? Those natural gifts are undeniable.
Count it.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here's Cunningham. He has 6. Here's Edey. Here's Dick. Knocks down the 10-footer. Dick's got his first 2 points. Pelicans leading by 5. Reeves the pass to Filipowski. Now Whitmore. They set the screen. Off target with his 3.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Here's Edey. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit.
Lest us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Thompson comes with the double team. Edey can't hit. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Watson finds Whitmore. Thompson outside. Reeves left side. Pass to Filipowski. Thompson for the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Cunningham sets a screen for Dick. Here's Edey. Back to Dick. Got a hand on it. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "They're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Chet Holmgren.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Fleming, he's checked in for New Orleans. And so Thompson nails both of them. Jazz trail by 10. Cunningham outside. Over Reeves. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Williamson. That's now 8 points for Cade Cunningham. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Pelicans fourth.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Pass to Reeves. New Orleans moving it around. A three ball. Edey with the rebound. Jazz trail by 8. Now here's Cunningham. He's got 8. Here's Dick. Pass to Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. And here is McDaniel. Here's Edey. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now here's Watson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
I also thought he did a tremendous job in terms of timing in that game, swatting away some shots. Ended up with 3 blocks in that game.
Williamson outside. From outside, off the mark. New Orleans leading by 6. Here's Filipowski. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Filipowski's got his second bucket of the night.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Filipowski. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Utah. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's Cunningham. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Tries it from the top of the key, buries the jump shot. Cunningham's got 10 points.
Capable of scoring from a lot of levels. When you guard Cade Cunningham, you're going to have to make a choice. This time they chose wrong.
Now here's Watson. Still yet to score. Pass to Fleming. Reeves outside. Inside. 5 on the clock. Here's Thompson. Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim. Lays it in against heavy pressure.
Cunningham with it. He's got 10. Holmgren the pass to Dick. McDaniels in the post. He's covered by Thompson. 17-foot shot on the way. Edey can't hit.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Watson finds Reeves. Back to Watson. To the middle. And Cunningham with the block.
Great to now. Cunningham using every inch of that reach.
Inside, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Grant. His last outing, he had 8 points. Back to Thompson. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Cunningham. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Now just a 4-point Pelican lead.
A good eye from the mid-range. It's part of what makes Cunningham so dangerous.
Grant outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown 3-point shooter. Brent, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Daniels comes in for McDaniels. And Shepard subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And Grant drops them both. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Shepard, good on the 3-point shot. Shepard's got 9 points.
That's one of the best 3-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Now Young. Pass to Watson. Screen by Sabonis. Down low. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And Sabonis just rolling off that pick, ready to make any kind of play.
Here's Shepard, defended by Young. To the paint, Sabonis with the steal. Young passes to Grant. He gets it in there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Here's Shepard. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Now, here's Grant. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Sabonis a screen on Holmgren. Grant for 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Holmgren the pass to Dick. And here's Daniels. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
Shepard, that's good. And so it's Young who brings it up for New Orleans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Zion Williamson. David, what's the news?
Hey guys, Utah's head athletic trainer gave me an update. Oh, that is not what you want to see, and it sounds like it's a serious injury. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
They grab their own miss. Dick wide open, and the 3 ball is good. And now just a 2-point Pelican lead.
Great job of just reading the defense by Holmgren. He just gets it.
Sabonis sets the pick for Young. to the inside. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Daniels. Dick with it. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Whitmore, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Young. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Running like a well-oiled machine, and Sabonis at the helm.
Shepard with the ball. 11 points in the game. And the dunk by Holmgren.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now, here is Young. They lead by 1. New Orleans moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Sabonis sets the pick for Young from downtown. Gets in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Every single inch of his range on that one.
On the wing, Daniels. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9. Pelicans shooting well, 50% from the floor. It's Young on the wing. He's got 7. Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Brown. Now, here's Sabonis. Here's Whitmore. The 3-pointer, no good.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now, Dick. Picked off in midair. Pulls up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelicans ahead, leading by just 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. All right, they're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestant.
His selections is touch phenomenal. It's the kind of shooting night some people dream about, except for me. He's doing it in real life. You know what I mean, Ernie?
Yeah, I do. Efficient, effective, and making it look effortless.
Effortless.
And how about we move it on over?
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Here's Cunningham. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Cunningham. Edey out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Daniels, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Offensive rebound. That ties the game. Edey's got his second basket of the night.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Whitmore with it, defended by Holmgren. Young's shot is off. Cunningham on the wing, defended by Young. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Some retro action from Cade Cunningham, the mid-range J.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's Watson. Rebound, Utah. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound in this one. McDaniels kicks to Cunningham. McDaniels passes to Holmgren. McDaniels sets a screen for Holmgren. 6 to shoot. It's blocked. Now here's Watson. McDaniels defending. For New Orleans, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. That's good from Filipowski. He hits both from the stripe. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. To the right side. Cunningham sets a screen for McDaniel. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Pelicans trail by 3. Young pass to Reeves. Right wing. Young outside. Reeves finds Young. Reeves with a screen on Cunningham. Shot's good from Young.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Here's Edey. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. The Jazz working the ball around now. Lock at 6 to the paint. Here's Cunningham. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 16 points for Cade Cunningham.
And that's some force coming from your 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Young. Drills the elbow jumper. Young's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
Back to Cunningham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Utah, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
First free throw is good.
And what you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
Williamson is checked in for Utah. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
The #1 pick in the 2021 NBA draft, Cunningham is a tall PG with an incredible skill set.
Whitmore with it, defended by Holmgren. Here's Reeves, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And Reeves drops them both. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Williamson a screen on Reeves. Here's Daniels. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Daniel's such a shifty player. He has a myriad of ways to get to the free throw line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one misses. And the Pelicans making a change here. Fleming's checked in. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there.
And for Daniels, it's still about finding his niche. It's the potential of Daniels that keeps you tantalized. A swingman that can play multiple defensive positions.
Offensive rebound. Shot clock at 5. Here's Whitmore. Here's Filipowski. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Now here's Holmgren. 15 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hard not to be overzealous when you're defending Zion.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Williamson.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
Both shots good from the stripe. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Thompson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at Utah. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, there's the Pelicans. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And seeing where Utah is, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis. Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Shoots. Cunningham's shot is off. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Watson up top. Nothing on the board. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Both free throws good from Watson.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here is Daniels. He's covered by Watson. Here's McDaniels. The Jazz again can't hit it. And so it's Watson who will bring it up for the Pelicans. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Down low, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Man, can these guys pass the ball? Second is Trae Young.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Here is Daniels. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Cunningham against Young. It's deflected. Here's Filipowski. Pass to Fleming. Thompson outside. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his third foul of the game. Young against Cunningham. Here's the floater.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got the game tied up here for Utah.
And Cade Cunningham has it going. He's playing with tremendous confidence.
Here's Young. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
The skill from Holmgren is something to behold.
New Orleans moving it around. Pass to Watson. Fires the three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one on Holmgren.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Taking 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for New Orleans. Christian Brown comes in for Young. Then for the Jazz, Grady Dix checked in for McDaniels. And Shepard subbed in for Daniels. No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. For Utah, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Shepard. And here is Holmgren. And here's Cunningham. He's covered by Watson. Just 4 to shoot. Cunningham kicks to Holmgren. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist on the night. Thompson passes to Grant. Right through the D for the layup. Grant's got 6.
Yeah, Grant not flustered with that, staying with it around the basket, ignores the defense and scores.
Cunningham looking it over. And the shot goes down. Cunningham's got 10 points in the quarter.
Strong move from Cade that time, just putting some power behind that play.
Thompson inside. Dick defending. Thompson misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And here's a look at some numbers for Williamson. Just an incredible month of basketball. Putting up about 18 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders when he's in the game. A great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Fleming the pass to Walsh. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Now, here's Cunningham. 22 points for him.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
From outside the arc, good on the triple. Cunningham's got 25 points.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Grant outside. Thompson outside. From past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Holmgren the screen. Now Cunningham. 25 points in the game. And the layup's good off the glass. 27 points for him.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Grant outside. Over Williamson. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Grant's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And here's Cunningham. He's got 27. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Cunningham. Here's Shepard. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one.
And Cunningham showing off his eye for finding openings. Nice feet.
Now, here's Grant. 8 points for him. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Thompson. Williamson dishes to Cunningham. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Walsh. New Orleans has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Pelicans, Sabonis, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Cam Whitmore comes in for Fleming. And it's Austin Reeves in for Thompson. And a switcher also for Utah. Edey's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Pelicans trail by 4. 1:12 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And here's Reeves outside. They get it again. Sabonis, the pass to Walsh. Sabonis sets the pick for Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Whitmore. It's rebounded by Dick. Jazz leading by 4. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Thursday, they'll be playing the Bucks in Milwaukee. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Denver Nuggets. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Dick. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Shepard. And here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. And it's good. 2 points. Cunningham's got the lead up to 8 now for Utah. Cunningham against Reeves. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Nice to see Sabonis and some of that mobility for a big man to use that screen and roll.
Now here's Williamson. He's tightly guarded. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Utah Jazz with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Filipowski. Cam Whitmore is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Watson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Sabonis. It's tipped. Jazz leading by 6. Williamson with it. Here's Edey. Here's Shepard. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Now that's 17 points for Reed Shepard.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Edey. McDaniels with the ball. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Williamson against Sabonis. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. He's checked in for Sabonis. Pelicans trail by 6. Young looking it over. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Filipowski, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Now Shepard lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Watson. Watson's got 5 rebounds tonight inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Reed Shepard.
Whitmore, 2 shots.
Free throw good. Whitmore. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williamson. That one misses. Jazz leading by 3. Holmgren the pass to Shepard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That free throw good from Shepard. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Pelicans. Pass to Filipowski. New Orleans moving the ball around. Holmgren with the steal. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. McDaniels finds Holmgren, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Pelicans trail by 5. Young outside. Pass to Filipowski. Now here's Watson. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Fleming. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. Here's Filipowski to the inside. Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's McDaniels. The Pelicans make their last shot. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Watson for 3. Rebound, Utah. Holmgren with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Daniels with it. Watson's there. Daniels dishes to Holmgren. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists tonight.
This is curious and dangerous if Holmgren can be this kind of scorer. Great job by his teammates to find him.
Now, here is Young. With the drive. Back to Whitmore. It's stolen by Shepard. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Watson up top. Here's Fleming. It's deflected. They retain possession. Jazz leading by 7. Here's Daniels. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
1 shot.
1 shot.
Pelicans trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Filipowski. Misses the baby hook. Pass to Shepard. Here's Edey. Whitmore defending. Edey gets the bucket. Here's Young. Here's Fleming. Whitmore with it. To end the run. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Jazz leading by 10. Now Shepard. Over Young. And it's Shepard missing. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Pass to Fleming. Young in the corner. Here's Fleming. McDaniels defending.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's Shepard. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Fleming's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Filipowski passes to Young. Here's Whitmore. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Pass to McDaniels. Now Shepard. Young with the steal. Down low, here's Watson. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist in the game. Shepard, the pass to Holmgren. Pass to Shepard. Connects from three-point range. Shepard's got 24.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Bounce pass Young. Now here's Watson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Watson's got 5 points in the quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. The Pelicans making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Utah also making some changes. Dick comes in for McDaniels. And it's Cunningham in for Shepard. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
A snappy pass there from Daniels. He knows moving the ball well is a big part of why he's got court time.
Watson, the pass to Reeves. Back to Watson. Whitmore with it. Releases. Edey with the rebound. Pass to Holmgren. And stolen by Whitmore. Filipowski passes to Reeves. New Orleans moving it around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Drawing a foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
The line for your Pelicans, Trae Young. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Young.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
Now, here's Cunningham. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Young. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got 13 points in the second half. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Edey. Cunningham outside. Pass to Dick. In the corner, Daniels. Cunningham outside. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I like this attitude on this possession from Cade, just really confident getting into that J.
Here's Young, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Utah with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Cunningham kicks to Williamson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Filipowski.
Yeah, you don't have players on your roster that physically can match up with what Zion's going to bring. And he's going to draw some fouls.
That free throw good from Williamson. And both free throws good for Williamson. And so it's Young who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 9-point game. Utah with the rebound. Williamson looking it over. Daniels kicks to Holmgren. Williamson outside. The kick out to Cunningham. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Here's Whitmore. The shot misses. Jazz leading by 9. Williamson outside. Pass to Holmgren. Now Cunningham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And Cunningham, with his size and ability, he is constantly applying pressure to the defense.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. The Jazz making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. And so Cunningham nails both of them. New Orleans now, time running out. And here's Young. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Chalk up 2 there. Young's got 17 points here in the second half.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to McDaniels. The 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Filipowski. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Utah has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Now here's Williamson. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They trail by 11. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Reeves can't hit. Williamson against Sabonis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Jazz, Zion Williamson. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Reeves against Cunningham.
Utah. Cade Cunningham. 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for 2. Austin Reeves.
Free throw good, Reeves. And Reeves drops them both. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.